there, my fellow Mayflies. This is Birdie Sparrow. Tweet, tweet. And we're here to talk about and do a review of the various skins that have appeared in the store yesterday. We're going to do the Rising Nova character skin, the weapon skins, the All Together and Distant Cloud set, as well as the Sunlit Hearth um, furniture set, of which I am laying on the chaise lounge. And you notice when you sit on it, you've got a nice little come hither pose. So kind of like it in the Chase Lounge. But let's get right into the skin, the character skin right off the bat here. So the Rising Nova skin is a blue skin. So it's just down here. There's nothing extra with it. There's no cradle. There's no, uh, no cradle, no charms, none of that. It's just a straight up blue skin. Um, Comes with this neat little hat, which some people really like the messy hair look, which actually I do also, but unfortunately, if you can't get rid of the hat and keep the hair. So there you go. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll release this hair look without the hat because they got the model of it. So hopefully, hey, NetEase, a lot of people like this hairstyle. Um, your top is this halter top along with the half leather jacket. So, it's got movement to it. Pretty nice. There's your pants with the belly chain. I've always been a belly chain kind of guy. Nice cargo pants, like them. The whole thing it comes together very well. And they've got sensible shoes, not 9-inch spikes. Thank you, NetEase, for providing correct shoes for the post-apocalypse. For the male, not really a big fan. I do not like this hat at all. It just doesn't. The hat really detracts for me. The top, okay. It's kind of like stars. Mesh shirt. Shiny pants. Same shoes. So get the same set of shoes. Like I said, not a huge fan of the male version of this. The female version, I think, is much better put together as a total package to wear. Price currently it's $4.50 US, and because it's 34% off, and I believe in about 5 or 6 days from this video, it will be reverting to its normal, which will be 580 Christian or $7 for this skin. So 450 for this skin if you're going to go female. I think it's a decent price. Okay, while we're here, let's take a look at the combat cosmetics. So the skins you have here, they're blue skins, as you can see. So the only two ways you can get them is to buy them via this particular method where, you can play for a while and get the skins for free. This is the Distant Clouds. It doesn't do anything. There's no effects, no weird sounds. It's just a straight up skin. Here on your sniper rifle, on all the sniper rifles. It fits all. There's your bingo, and of course there's your hammer. Not much to say about it. There you go, Distant Clouds, if you like that look. The other set is for the submachine gun series, and it's this green. It's got these little anime type stickers on it. Again, no effects, doesn't do anything. These guys don't move, they don't smile, none of that. And there's your various skins for your submachine guns. If you want to buy them direct, you can only buy them individually at $4 each, $4 US, or 320 Christian. You just scroll on down to the blue section, and whichever one catches your fancy, you can just buy them. So the only one that does it for me is I did buy the one for the hammer because I tend to run that bounce build a fair amount. So, but anyways, there you go. Those are your skins, and there is no discount for these. So it's straight 320 Christian or $4 US, no matter what. Now let's go to the home decor. For this furniture pack, Currently, again, you can get 34% off. And right now, so it would be 880 Christian, would cost you $10.50. And if you wait 5 or 6 days, like I said, whatever it is from the release of this video, it's going to go up to its normal price of 1380 Christian or $16.50 about US. Um, for 1050 for 1650, I would even say this is a good deal. You have 15 pieces, a little over $1 a piece, but I'm a builder, and they do give you some very nice pieces, along with a couple of interesting effects. But if you buy it now at 1050, you're looking at what, roughly 75 cents a piece for each of these, and you get a lot. So you do get this fireplace, and it's kind of like an electric fireplace or gas fireplace. Um, you can see here, it's got marble on the back, so you can put in the middle of a room, and it's not going to be boring. You have this very nice cedar display shelf, kind of rough hewn. Again, very nice. This is your chandelier. By the way, this has a little bit of a Christmas theme, so we'll get that in just a sec. Um, your snowdrop string lights that you can put on your wall. Then you have a cashmere sofa, which goes right in the floor. It's very IKEA looking. The cashmere rocker, the cashmere chaise lounge, which you saw me sitting on in the beginning. Something they call ethnic charm. And I can understand why they call it ethnic charm, because it kind of looks maybe American Indian or maybe African or something like that. And but anyways, it's just a wall hanging decoration. Another decoration, dried flowers. A very nice looking cedar coffee table. This would look fantastic in like the log cabin. Um, really, I really like this piece. A wool rug, and this puppy's kind of big. You'll see shortly, and a formula for a cozy hearth firewood stack. So again, very nice. If you notice this side, the front has a lot of, the wood sticks out and all of that. In the back, it's flat, so you will be able to put it up against the wall without it. If you put the back up against the wall, you won't have any trouble. It'll go there. If you put this up, you'll have to stand it off from the wall a bit. And then they give you your lightwood ceiling. I really like this. You'll see it shortly. This is kind of like a varnished floor. And if you are planning stuff for Christmas, got some Christmas themed wallpaper, which again, I will show you shortly. And let's do that right now. So get on out. And like I said, this is the Chase Lounge, and when you interact with it, that is the shape that is the action that you take. That very, um, come on, get up. There we go. All right, now for the rest of the stuff. Sorry, wrong button. Let's go on over here and take a look. All right, well, let's start off with the fireplace. So the fireplace, this is what it looks like, and when it's going, and you can see you can turn it off, and you can turn it on. Like normal, this top you can put stuff on, so not a problem there. Here's your hearth firewood area with the dried flowers on top of it. This is your shelf. Again, there's no interaction with any of these guys. They're just straight up decoration. There is your rug. So the one problem I have with the rug is stuff is either got to be directly on it or directly off of it. So it's a minor little quibble, but if I go to put this on the floor, I can put it, on the floor. And then when you get too close, it red lines out, and you can't put it right up against the edge. You got to kind of like just tick it over onto the rug. So, it's not a big distance, but it is a little quibble and just alerting you that you will have a kind of like a dead zone around the edge here. Coffee table, the cedar coffee table. Again, you can put stuff on it. Other than that, it has no interaction. The rug has no interaction. For the sofa, you can sit on all three of the cushions. You cannot sit on this corner cushion. I would really one day like for them to come up with the coding where you can sit on a corner cushion where you'd be like my wife where she likes to curl up in the corner, tuck her legs under her, just like the cat does. That I think that would be kind of a neat little thing instead of just making this a dead space. But I'm not going to ding them for that. It'd be a nice, but there you go. There's your ethnic art charm. Like I said, just hangs there. The rocking chair, I was very pleased to see. You do indeed rock. So nice. Nice, NetEase, nice. I assume it rocked, but sometimes you can never be sure. There's your floor. It's a parquet floor, and as you can see, it's got a high varnish look. Very nice. The ceiling, like the ceiling. Again, this would go very well in with the log cabin or some of the other builds. Even the standard wood build, if you grab this, it would look nice. There's your chandelier, and I removed the other lights from around here so you can see how much it illuminates. It's a gentle illumination. And there is your snowflake wallpaper. That's silver. So like I said, if you're thinking of doing a big Christmas build, I would really suggest maybe you want to consider this pack. Okay, now the string lights. The only problem I have with the string lights is they do not, as you can see, they are about 3/4 of a standard wall size. So you can't put them on a half wall. A full wall, you'll leave spaces. They will link up. It's being a little bit of a pain in the ass. Hang on, let me get the float. So they will kind of get close together, but it's fiddly. So a lot of times I actually have to take the grid off to then snap them together. So it looks like they go. But as you can see, even if I were to snap this together, this guy here on the left is already up against the wall. And if I were to snap this together, I still wouldn't have enough room to put another one here. And it doesn't wrap. So if you want these to kind of circle your room, you're going to have to plan very, very carefully on how to do it. I really wish almost that they provided this as a half wall type thing, stretch it out a little, so that we could make these fully go across. So this is the only serious ding I'm giving them on this is like I said, if you want a full wrap, around your room, it's going to require some really careful planning when you clip them together. So just be aware of that. But other than that, it's a very nice set. Like it a lot. Get back on the lounge here. Okay, so as people have watched any of my other reviews before, my final thoughts: the Rising Nova skins for the character for the female, really like it. Very nice. I like the whole ensemble, the look. For the male, the thing that really kills it for me is the hat. So you know, if you're going for a female, I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5 nest eggs, so we'll leave it at that. Um, when it comes to the weapon skins, the distant clouds and the all together, like I said, they're blue skins. There's no functionality to them. There's no, you know, nothing moves. There's no cute little sparkles that comes off of it. It's just a straight up skin. Um, the submachine gun, the altogether one, doesn't do it for me because of the thing. But the distant clouds, I like it because it goes with some themes I sometimes run. But be that as it may, um, $4 each. So if you want all three skins for submachine gun or sniper, it's going to cost you 12. I, I think it's a little overpriced, but you know, I'd give it 3.5 nest eggs out of 5, maybe 4, but my gut kind of says 3.5. Um, especially because there's no discount on it. If there was a discount, I would just say go for it. You know, if they dropped it down to what, if it was roughly the same thing, a third. So if they had dropped it down to like $3.50, that or $2.50, that would be, yeah, I'd be like, go for it. But anyways, that's for the skins. Now, as far as for the furniture, um, at the current price for $10.50 US for the next 5 days, this is a beautiful set. 15 pieces, really well put together. We have a rocking chair, the first rocking chair that actually rocks. The table is gorgeous. Um, you know, we have some Christmas themed wallpaper. The floor is gorgeous. The ceiling is gorgeous. Um, yeah, I highly recommend this. I would. There's some small dings, of which you know, the perimeter of the rug is kind of a dead zone. So you've either got to put stuff fully off or fully on the rug. And then the biggest thing, of course, is the length of those Christmas lights on the wall not being able to wrap and not being able to do a full wall covering. They really should have made this a half size, honestly. In my that way we could do full walls, we could do a half wall. It will require a lot of thinking if you want to string these lights together continuously without a break in your house. So be aware of that. Um, if it wasn't for the lights, I would give this a 4.5, 5 out of 5 nest eggs. Um, the perimeter of the rug, minor but still annoying. But because of the fact it's going to require some thinking if you want to do a full string around, um, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5 nest eggs. By and large, this set is absolutely gorgeous. Um, does its thing, and like I said, it will go very well in the log cabin or even a normal wood default build. I think this stuff would look good in. So there we go. Um, if you like if you like my review, please like and follow me here. I am on YouTube as Birdie Sparrow 1, and I am on Twitch